Welcome back to the November edition of Quang Today 2018 with the exploration of a beauty spot which is about 20 kilometers northeast from Hoi An City. Although this time is the rainy season of the year, domestic and international visitors to CHAM Island or CHAM are still very crowded. This island commune, with its milestones like 15 years of becoming the marine protected area and 10 years of the World Biosphere Reserve, has always attracted many people. Those milestones have given CHAM a new appearance as a great eco-tourism destination that everyone would like to watch and enjoy. CHAM citizens are excited in the spirit of being together with humanity to preserve the Earth's environment, but few know that to have today's honor, the people of Tân Hiệp Island have experienced many fluctuations and turbulences in their daily life as well as in their perception through every historical period. Before the 2000s, the level of education of people in Tân Hiệp commune in general and in Bãi Hương in particular was very low. They didn't understand about marine conservation. Thanks to the training courses of the Marine Protected Project that was launched in 2003, people have raised public awareness on conservation, and they also changed their behavior to preserve and diversify marine life. People are aware that marine conservation means development, not exploitation. Therefore, they collaborate very close with CHAM Ecotourism Management Board. CHAM Island Group, with the administrative name Tân Hiệp Commune, consists of 8 small islands clustered into an arch facing the mainland. With a total natural land area of 15.2 square kilometers and is about 20 kilometers east-northeast from the center of Hoi An Old Town. For a very long time, CHAM is considered as the shield screening and protecting Good Eye Estuary and Hoi An City. CHAM currently has about 2,600 inhabitants, mainly living in Bãi Lang, Bãi Hương of Hòn Lao. More than 80% of Tân Hiệp people earn their living by seafaring and depend on the sea. Especially the most precious resource here is Salanging's nest. In addition to the rich natural resources of the sea and the forest, CHAM preserves abundant human resources with remarkable historical significance. Those are the tangible and intangible cultural values that still exist in CHAM up to present. In Hòn Lao, the largest island inhabited by locals, 2 archaeological relics revealing the residence of over 3,000 years ago were found in Bãi Ông and Bãi Lang. At the same time, these 2 relics are also the proof for trading activities with near Middle East countries, India, China, Southeast Asia, since over 1,000 years ago. 26 religious silver relics, which are also architectural artworks dating from the 17th century to the early 20th century, distributed along the western slope of Hòn Lao in Bãi Lang, Bãi Hương, were ascertained and ranked as relics at all levels, in which there are 7 national monuments and 19 on the list of city-level protection. In the early 80s of the last century, the life of people here is very difficult. They suffered from many lost years with bad fishing results. To earn their livelihoods, CHAM people flocked to the forest to cut firewood for cooking and selling to the mainland. The inevitable consequence was that many forest strips disappeared, leaving bare hills and an exhausted feed water source for the island residents. In 2003, CHAM MPA was established under the Danish-Vietnamese Environmental Development Cooperation Program. The general objective of the project was to conserve biodiversity, natural resources, marine environment, cultural and historical values in this island commune. The MPA at the same time aimed at solutions to improve and advance the living standards of the communities on the base of rational use of resources in the area. Accordingly, it had over 11,000 hectares of coral reef ecosystems and marine biodiversity, which is strictly managed and protected. This directly affected more than 200 out of more than 550 fishing households here. Once again, CHAM people had to change their careers and laboring habits to contribute to preserve the precious resources of their homeland. In this work, the active participation of the Bãi Hương coal management sub-area must be noted. Bãi Hương sub-area is approved by the Provincial People's Committee with a water surface area of 19.5 square kilometers and is divided into 3 zones: strictly restricted zone, ecological rehabilitation zone, and rationally exploited zone. There are 2 teams to help the management board. The patron team is responsible for patron and guard, while the tourism team is responsible for tourism activities management, helping people to improve their communication and cultural behavior with visitors. Hence, tourism activities are no more scrambled and jostling but orderly. Cultural life was enhanced by the marine protected area. The constant action of the whole population in CHAM with many initiatives has created the brand Say No to Plastic Bags, which is highly noted and appreciated by friends everywhere. These positive movements have helped CHAM a lot in preserving and developing its marine life resources. Coming to Tân Hiệp Commune today, people will have an interesting feeling when they are immersed in a sunny space with clean beaches, white waves, blue ocean, and colorful fluttering coral reefs. All of this gives tourists a fresh look which is full of vitality. According to the survey from Nha Trang Institute of Oceanography, CHAM Marine Reserve has a high level of biodiversity. Below the water's edge around the base of the islands, there is a very affluent coral reef ecosystem with about 282 species allocated on 125 hectares. And inside these coral reefs, about 200 reef fish species belonging to 85 genera and 36 families are identified. Some species with nourishment and economic value have been recorded, such as rabbitfish, grouper, snapper. In addition to the typical coral reef ecosystem, CHAM is also known for its diverse seaweed and seagrass system. The seagrass area of CHAM is about 500 hectares with 4 species of seagrass and 47 species of seaweed. Besides, CHAM forests are considered to store many rare and precious flora and fauna gene resources. This is also where it provides fresh water for the island's inhabitants. Statistics show that the flora of CHAM has 499 species belonging to 352 genera, 115 families of 5 higher plant divisions. Thanks to its relatively good vegetation cover, CHAM Forest is home to 12 species of mammals, 13 species of birds, 130 species of reptiles, and 5 species of amphibians. The most outstanding are the long-tailed macaques and swiftlet birds, which are listed in the Red Book of Vietnamese Animals. What impressed me the most is the active participation and the good knowledge of CHAM people. They've been together with scientists and managers in the management of ecological protection activities, as well as the rational resources exploitation. And they are also very well aware of the advantage that conservation can bring. Compared to 15 years ago, CHAM has a different appearance, and people's lives have also changed a lot through tourism as well as other socio-economic development. The turning point of the island commune is the title World Biosphere Reserve, recognized by UNESCO thanks to its distinctive and outstanding values on biological diversity, culture, and history, in which Tân Hiệp Commune is identified as the core zone of the Biosphere Reserve. After 10 years being recognized as the World Biosphere Reserve, I think the best result is the positive change in the perception of the island's inhabitant, from an exploiter to a protector. Each of them now is a conservation officer who knows how to preserve and protect all the natural resources available in their area. At the same time, this good sense has attracted a lot of tourists coming here to visit, and that has greatly helped the island's economic development in the past few years. Besides the cultural heritage of Hoi An ancient town, CHAM Biosphere Reserve has now also been recognized by the world. Obviously, it is not only the inherent diverse ecosystem that make up this title, but also the great efforts of conservationists and the resident community of Tân Hiệp Island. They are the trustworthy owners of the Biosphere Reserve who can protect and honor the valuable assets of the land where they are born. The World Biosphere Reserve, the marine protected area of CHAM, will remain a bright spot for sustainable development and a living proof of the combination between the potential of a land and the sense of well-being of local people. We're gonna close this episode here. Please stay tuned with Quang today on the website QRZ.vn. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.